when he was in first grade.
Yeah, that was my, little tiny bit of a thing. Now he's a big old hockey player.
Big old hockey
Big old
player.
smelly hockey player.
I know. By the way, speaking of
smelly big old boys.
Yeah, and things that you don't have to put in the dishwasher, like hockey gear. You can actually put in the washer and get just loftier and better.
And they're
over
performance
time.
towels, so these are perfect.
Lord, hold me back on this one. My husband literally said to me
these.
today, he's like, please find some new towels. I think we found them. Amy said that these were actually some of her favorite that we carry in the entire 100%. Selection. So if it's time to redo the towels, now's a great time. It's a weaveRight performance towel set. You're getting two washcloths, 2 hand towels, and 2 bath towels, all for less than $40. I gotta tell you, the hand on them already feels awesome. We have 6 colors to choose from. We have a wedding to go to on Friday, but we have 4 more after that. So white would be a great, right? Holy mackerel. So white's, as you mentioned, great gifting item, but then that purple.
Is this beautiful?
So phenomenal.
It's beautiful. It's like the lightest, beautiful periwinkle. This is going to be great too if you already have white towels, and some of them are great and some of them not so much. This is beautiful to mix in.
Awesome.
Tan. So this is what you're going to order as taupe, but I like to think of it as like a dusty tan.
Yeah,
great,
I agree.
Neutral.
Perfect for self-tanner.
Perfect. Exactly. It all goes back.
So we'll start here for me.
This is blue. Beautiful. I love this blue too. It's that mid blue. It's not dark navy, and it's not that baby powdery blue. Classic. So pretty. The ever popular sea glass.
That is, I love how vibrant that is.
How bright and cheery is that? If you're looking to add a little dash of color and you can't do anything else in the master bath, that's a great way to add color.
Especially if you don't have a lot of light in your master bathroom, I feel like that lightens up the paint already.
And again, everything works with white. Mix them back to your white towels. This you will order as gray. That's
pretty.
It's like an adaptable gray. So if I take, for instance, this taupe and bring it down here, which is like a tan, you can kind of get a better idea of the shade of gray that is.
Perfect.
So Courtney, what we did with these, which is really cool, is we partnered with weaveRight. So weaveRight is in the business, and all that they do is creating luxury towels that are performance towels. So essentially what that means is it's 100% zero loop cotton. We like zero loop because that means when you wash them, it really blooms and you get that bloom.
It feels bloomy in your hands.
Doesn't it feel like one of the softest, most luxury robes you've ever wrapped in?
Yes.
So it's 100% zero loop cotton, but then down in the ground of the towel, we have what we call performance fiber. So it unites performance fiber with this cotton, and what you end up with is a towel that's going to be more absorbent for you. I find overall at my house, if my son drops it on the floor back of the door, it aids in that absorbent factor. They're going to be unbelievably soft. They feel fantastic against the skin, but here's the sort of, for me, the test.
Yes.
It can feel great. Is it absorbent?
Yes.
I don't like when something's soft, but then you're like, wait a minute, it's like brushing over my skin, but it's not absorbing.
And then all of a sudden it gets a little itchy.
Yeah, and it just feels like it wipes over your skin, but doesn't absorb. They're super absorbent, they're super soft, but the whole litmus test for me is if they go into the washer and dryer after 3 or 4 washes, do they look as good? Yes, and that's what I love about them. So that weaveRight technology that we've joined forces with at Home Reflections really delivered, I think, one of my favorite towels.
Price goes up at the end of the day tonight, so that's in about 3 hours and 15 minutes. We've got 6 colors for you to choose from, 2 washcloths, 2 hand towels, 2 bath towels, so really perfect sets. I mean, the bath towel size on this alone is 30 by 54, so that's a really generous size. I think with our existing bath towels, like if you have to get 2 towels out because your towel's not big enough for your hair and for your body, it's time to get some new towels. But I'll also ask you this, in the spirit of if you are redoing your master bath or your bathroom and you think, okay, we need new towels, do you have to commit to the same color for both sets for his and her?
No. You know what? Towels are one of those things, for goodness sake, it's like, don't take it seriously.
Okay.
If you love a color, by all means, mix that color in. You could even, if you like the idea of a very clean space, maybe you like white towels, but you also like the idea of adding a little bit of color. Maybe when you drape the hand towel, you just add an oversized washcloth on top for a little bit of color, or bring a basket into the bathroom.
Yes. Yes.
Have them, you know, rolled up in a really pretty way, tuck them all into the basket. It adds a little bit of color on the countertop, and then you can use an oversized washcloth like a little hand towel.
Oh, for sure.
So mix and match your colors, whatever speaks to you, no rules.
Well, and especially with this weaveRight technology, with the holidays approaching, you've probably already decided, you know, where you're spending Hanukkah, where you're spending Christmas, where you're spending Thanksgiving. And if you've been elected that house, here's what I will tell you.
They're coming.
They're coming. And you better have enough towels. And in that moment, if there aren't enough towels and you're constantly doing laundry, I would pay somebody $40 to do it for me, because it's just one of those things that's time consuming. It takes up a lot of your time to be able to do that. You gotta worry about folding them. If you get the right towels the first go round and you have guests staying the entire week, you're not having to meet them halfway to do laundry in between.
No, and to your point, these are towels that wash and dry so beautifully. I always tell my son, if you've just taken a shower in the morning and only gone to school, use the towel again the next day. Just put it on the hook.
Yes.
You know, unless you're coming home from hockey or something.
Yes.
So what I like about these, Courtney, is that absorbency factor, I find when he puts that on the hook, they tend to dry. They're just like, wow, those dried pretty quickly. They're absorbent. When you brush them against the body, it's gonna feel like one of the softest robes you've ever had against your body. Even almost feels like if you closed your eyes and wrapped yourself in it, you would think it was a lush, plush blanket, but the absorbency factor is what I love. It doesn't brush across the skin, it absorbs the water.
I mean, I am just completely enamored with these
Yeah, they're
towels.
great.
I mean, you may think to
And it
yourself, you don't
sounds
have
silly,
sheets
but
that
it's-
comfortable
right,
or soft.
But it sounds silly to get excited about towels, and when I first learned about performance towels, I thought, what's a performance towels and how much luxury can you really have in a towel?
Right.
When you feel them,
You'll get it.
understand.
And here's what I'll
100%
tell
can.
you. Take the challenge, because for any reason you're dissatisfied, send it back. We have hassle-free
please.
returns, but this is one of those that you touch it and you're like, wait a second, did you add extra cotton? Like, what's the sitch here?
And they're 100%
But they're
cotton with
100%
that performance
cotton.
fiber in the ground of the towel. Also, we really paid attention, and I appreciate that they did this, to the details. When you get it home, you'll notice it's a little harder to pick up on TV, but what we call like a railroad track stitch. It just means that there's two stitches side by side. So if for any reason a stitch were to give, you have a backup row. That means that wash after wash, dry after dry, you're not gonna have that weird unraveling that you get in towels that's so irritating. They wear better for the long term.
So white, very popular. Purple, very limited.
So pretty.
That navy, very, very popular as well. Here is your taupe.
Yep, your taupe.
Sea glass, and then that's your gray.
Gray.
Full set of towels, performance luxury cotton
Makes
towels.
the bathroom feel new.
Yes, and I love that I didn't have to take out a small equity loan against my house to just get some towels. Yeah. All right, so there's a fabulous lady standing to the right of me.
She is.
Her name is Leah Williams.
You like
She's
her.
coming up. Oh, I can head over. Yeah. Sometimes
You're like, do I get to talk to her?
I know.